1.
The life and times of Paul Bunyan. Scene 1, small town in Maine, early 1900s.
Long ago, in a quaint Maine town, an extraordinary baby was born. When he was merely 2 weeks old, he weighed more than 100 pounds. For breakfast each morning, he ate 5 dozen eggs, 10 sacks of potatoes, and half a barrel of mush made from an entire sack of cornmeal. The parents cherished their baby Paul. However, when he was 9 months old, he started crawling. The real conflicts began.
Hey, Mr. Bunyan, what are you doing? What are you going to do with that baby? Just yesterday, he crawled across your yard, and the whole town shook violently. People thought it was a huge earthquake.
And when you attempted to take him swimming in the lake, his splashing nearly flooded all the houses along the lake shore.
Oh dear, I guess he's getting too big for our village. Try to find another place for him to grow up. Oh, his mother is going to be so heartbroken, but I guess that's what everyone's best interest. Such a shame.
So Paul's parents hauled the enormous toddler to a deserted cave in the deep Maine woods, far away from civilization, and said a tearful goodbye. They left him with just an axe, a knife, and a fishing pole.
Scene 2, in the deep Maine woods 20 years later.
Paul made it the best of his situation. He quickly learned to hunt and fish quite well. He took care of himself during the harsh winters and unbearably hot summers. However, nothing prepared him for the fierce winter storm that occurred on his 21st birthday. He looked out the frosted window and discovered a great blue snow had fallen. And from all that snow, Paul heard a peculiar noise drifting across the land. He started out to look for the source of it.
Who's there? Where are you?
Whoa!
What is that? I can't see it. Oh wait, I think.
All of a sudden, Paul noticed a blue tail peeking out of a snowbank. He yanked on it, and out popped the biggest baby oxen horn. Except for the light horns, it was as blue as the snow on the ground. Paul brushed it off, warmed it up, and decided to name his new friend Babe.
Babe, stand. Oh wait.
Scene 3, Midwest forest and land, next 10 years.
From then on, Paul and Babe were inseparable. Babe grew so fast that Paul liked to close his eyes for a minute, count to 10, then look to see how much Babe had grown. Sometimes he would be grown a whole foot taller. Paul was growing stronger too. As he noticed more pioneers moving towards the deep woods, he could assist them. He decided to invent the art of logging and set off to clear the land for their houses and towns.
Babe, stand back. I'm gonna knock this horse down. Timber! Oh, wow.
Soon enough, Paul was able to down a complete line of gigantic trees in one swing of his mighty axe. He decided that he would need a dependable lever and log camp. He packed up his things, and he and Babe started off for the Onion River in Minnesota. Since Babe and Paul could cover a whole mile in a solitary step, it took them only a week to travel there. Once there, Paul hired a man named Gunderson to be his logging camp foreman. The two quickly became fast friends and were good at solving the daily challenges life at a Florissant logging camp would present to them.
Scene 4, at the Onion River logging camp in Minnesota.
When they set the first logs into the Onion River, the men noticed the first problem.
Look at how crooked this river is, Paul. If we send these logs down there, they're going to get extremely stuck.
I've got an awesome idea. Babe, come here a minute.
Paul took a lengthy rope and tied one end around Babe and the other around the end of the line in the river. He gave Babe a gentle slap on the rope, and he managed to pull out all the kinks of the river until it was as straight as a gun barrel. They were able to send down so many logs down that the river that they grew to be the most successful logging camp in the entire world. Paul hired over 1,000 lumberjacks that were over 10 feet tall and could pop at least 6 buttons off their swords. This quickly created the next challenge for Paul.
Hey, Paul, my cook isn't able to keep feeding all these men. They're getting fat because you're so hungry. Any suggestions?
I'm going to build you a new griddle the size of an ice skating rink. We'll start a forest fire underneath it, and we'll have the cooks strap blocks of butter to their feet to grease the thing.
Perfect, good thinking.
Things continued to run smoothly at the camp until the year of the hard winter came. Chuck came to Paul with a new problem.
Boss, we got trouble again. The weather is so cold that the woodsmen can't hear my orders. They just freeze right there and hang their sniffs as icicles.
Let's get big to gently haul your frozen words away and carefully store them until spring.
Sure enough, when spring arrived, sauce orders started thawing in all throughout the vast woods. People could suddenly hear his orders. It got a little confusing at times, telling the difference between the previous and new orders, but they survived, and the camp continued to flourish.
While there's an overabundant amount of stories to tell about Paul, Babe, and the Big Onion River Lumber Company. For many years, old lumberjacks would gather around long fires and reminisce about the good times with Paul. The old loggers have long since gone, but many of their stories still hang frozen in the brisk forest air of the North Woods, just waiting patiently to be unveiled. Come spring, when they start to thaw, some of them might just start telling themselves if they're meant to happen.
The end.
Yay! Take a bow. Take a bow.
Take a bow.
Good job.
Good job.